Hello everyone, my name is Hector Mendoza. Today I'm going to show you how to create a curved wall in Symbility. In addition to that, I'm going to show you how to create a 5 window bay window. Because normally in Symbility it's going to give you a 3 window bay. And I'll show you a real easy way to change it. Okay, so let's go to Symbility. So first let me show you how to create a bay window. So if you click here, and then you just left click once in the canvas, and you can name it bay window. Okay, hit enter. Now right now, let's say that I want to put it right here. I need to rotate it 90 degrees, right? So if you just lasso it and right click, now you see how I'm trying to move it, and the way that you can move an object, it has to have a cross hair, like uh, you see that right there, it has like arrows to the left, right. That tells you you can click and drag that particular item. So see, I can move it. But look, if you select it, so if you select something, it's real hard to move it. So if you want to move an object, the first thing you want to do is lasso it, or actually don't even lasso it, because then you won't be able to move it. But if you go and hover around it until you see that crosshair with the arrows, then if you click and drag, you can move it. Now I'll show you some other tricks. So let's say there's, for some reason, you see, like right now, you see how I cannot get that crosshair. See, no matter where I move it, and it's because it's selected, but I'm going to show you a little trick that will help you in drawing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lasso the whole thing, right? I'm going to hit Control X. Okay, so let's say you see this wall right here. I wanted to put it there, so I can go in and if I click here and I hold my Control key, you see how it went right from the middle? It's because I was holding the Control key and using my mouse key to enlarge. So it enlarged to that area. Now, if I hit, remember we copied that bay window, right? I'm going to hit Control V, and what's going to happen is going to put it real close to where I'm working. Now, now even if you had stuff selected, look, you see it has the measurements. You can even select it. So I thought I'd show you that trick. Okay, so that's how you do a bay window. Okay, so let's say that you wanted, because now look, right now I can put 1, 2, 3 windows. So if I click here, I can add a window. If I click here, I can add a window, and so forth. Okay, right? Let me show you a trick. Let's say that you need windows on all of it, right? If you just select everything and click oh, excuse me, if you click here, oops, oh, it's auto saving. Okay, if you click here, hold your Control key, you're selecting the windows, right? You can just click on Windows, and it put those windows in there for you. So you can do multiple wall selections and add doors and windows. Okay, so now, so that's a trick I wanted to show you. Now, now I want to convert this into a 5-bay window. So what you would do is you would click here, right click, go to vertex, or you can also just click up there. do it a different way. But now you see those little circles. When that means you're on a vertex mode. So let me show you the difference. See right now, see how those little white they're little boxes right now. Okay, they're little boxes, and if you click on those boxes, look what happens. You move out the window or that wall. So now if I click here, and I normally right click, but you can just click vertex mode right here. Now those squares became circles. Okay, if you cl click here and just go out that direction at a 45-degree angle one time, right? You just go just like that one time. Do the same thing right here. Go at a 45-degree angle. Here, I take that back. Okay, here, I'm going to show you a better way. Okay, look. So if you click here, go to vertex. Now, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to, you see right there how I'm making this wall straight. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to straighten that wall up like that. Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows, right? I'm going to move this one out a little bit. Okay, so now you have 5 windows. You know, those are a little large. You know, you can go in here, and what is going to enlarge this one right here so that you get all of them. Let's say about 2 inches. Most of your windows are about 2 inches. So now look, you can put a 2-inch window here. 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 So, and let's say every one of them had windows. You know, so if you click on the first one, hold your control key, click, 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 add window. You see right here, add window. Or you can right click and add window. Either way. Okay, now you got, and then you would go in here and you put it in there. Now you got a bay window. So let me show you what this would look like if you go to ceiling editor. Now you can see like basically a 3D version of it. Okay, that's one little trick. Okay, now so I'm going back to my. Now we're gonna hit Control Z. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. It's not letting me undo. I don't care. Okay, so I think it's good. It's auto saved a while ago. So now let me show you how to make a circle. Okay, you know, there's a few ways of doing it. So let me show you here. Okay, so if I click here and I do a segment mode and I click and then click again, see, and then move this out. You just want to move it out just to the size of the 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 wall, no bigger than that, because you got to make it round, right? Then you could go in here, you click here, you go into your vertex mode, you go to vertex mode, you would click here, you know, you would then, you know, I would enlarge that area. So I gotta that thing's auto saving way too. I'm gonna change the auto save mode. But anyway, so we're still in vertex mode. Now we're not. But so I'm gonna click on vertex mode, and you could little by little go in here and start turning this into a little, you know, round Okay, so you see how long that takes, and it. You see this area is smaller. This area is bigger. Let me show you um, what's easier. Okay, so let me. Okay, um, so we're gonna go. So we're gonna go back in here, and so you see how I'm playing around with enlarging. So the easiest way to enlarge to an area is select the area. Okay, select the area, and then just hit that button right there, and it'll bring it up. Okay, so let me delete that little. Oh well, yeah, okay. So it's joined. I mean, it's not even joined because it was part of the room, so I can't delete it. Uh, so so now let me show you an easy way to make a circle. If you go to your bay window, you click, and let's say you're gonna stick that bay window right here. So we need to rotate it, right? We're gonna rotate it negative uh, 90 degrees because you see it's gonna fit right in here. Okay, so now it'll fit it to the largest possible enlargement by hitting it while it's selected. Okay, so I'm gonna right click. Now let me do it how most people would do it. I think they would go to vertex. Now, real don't do a gradual move because it's just going to take longer. So what you want to do first, get right here in the middle, and you see how it just moved it just a little bit. I didn't go a lot, right? Then now this one here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Like right in the middle. So just like one little click, and you can see if it's angling too much. And right here, see, you just want to do real small increments. Okay, so um, you would continue doing this. You see right in here, and right in here, and right there, they look real straight. You just keep on little bit at a time. So, I mean, you can spend a lot of time but that actually doesn't look too bad. So watch, I'm gonna hit Control X. I'm gonna hit um, zoom in because this is the area. Oh, this is the area that I want to put it in. Now I'm just gonna hit Control V, and you see how I put it down here. Now all I do is click there, and you get yourself a bay window. So now, not a bay window, excuse me, a curved wall. Okay, so remember, you see right here, there's no wall there. When you see that dotted line and it's white, that means that it's a missing wall there. Now you can put a missing wall, you can add that wall back, uh, you know, just by clicking. You see this button right here? So I'm gonna hit Control Z. So let's say you did want a wall there. You just, I don't know why you would want. Well, you could actually put a wall and then add a door there. Door, if you wanted to. But okay, now let me show you a couple. Okay, so first of all, so if I went in and I went into my vertex mode, and look, if I click here, I can move that wall there, right? But now look, I'm on vertex mode right now here, right? Now look what happens on this side. If I hit my vertex, see, it doesn't let me move it. Okay, so let's go back to vertex again. See, watch. It is not gonna let me move it because I added that. Now, I think if I go down to like a 40, uh, vertex mode, if I go to a 45-degree angle, yeah, I guess it still didn't do it. So let me show you. So let's hit Control Z, Control Z, Control. Okay, okay. So let's say that that wall was curved, and you wanted to put that bay window. You know, let's go in here and right click, use the vertex mode. You see right here, this tells you the angle. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way down to a 45-degree angle. Vertex. It might not let me. Let me see. Oh, it's not gonna let me because of that guy right there. You see that? So it's not gonna let me change that. The only way you could change it is if you went in here and then you did a segment mode, click. It's not, and even that. Okay. Now I can go in here, right click, go to vertex mode, and then now it'll let me change it to a 45-degree angle. You see, that's 60. It's still not 45, so let's go vertex mode. We would have to go further. $51. Okay, we're almost there, but okay, vertex mode, and one more will get you down to right there, be 45-degree angle. You could put one there, even a bay window, because look, so if I put a bay window here, I can actually, I'm going to rotate minus 45 degree. So I'm going to click here and rotate, and remember, you see how I can't select it? Deselect, then you can move it. The only degrees that you can turn in Symbility are 45 and 90. Those are the only degrees, but you can do minus and plus, but as far as how many degrees you can turn, it will only do 45 at a time. So now one last thing. Now that I put that guy in there, remember, if I go in here and go to vertex mode, it's not gonna let me. I'm gonna see if it'll. See, it's not gonna let. It's not gonna have those together. Let you move both of them together. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna show y'all. Let's say that you needed a circle, a curved wall, right? And in that curved wall, from here to here, you need it to be like 2 feet, 3 feet, or whatever. It would take a long time to create that here. I mean, I've spent hours playing with this stuff. This is what I would do if I would need to do that. I would go into Exactimate. Okay, if you have Exactimate, that's going to be the next problem. Okay, so I'm going to create me a room, and let's say the bay window is going to be 5 feet wide. So I'm going to go in here and change that into 5 feet. I'm just going to make both of them 5 feet just for grins. Okay, so okay, now, so the good thing about Exactimate is, I'm going to right click and, oops, right click Go to properties. You see right here on this curve wall, I'm going to tell it yes. Now, at this point, I can tell, you see right here, you see that 1.7, 1.8. So let's say it was 2 feet from here to here. That would take a while to create in Symbility. So, and what you want to do is take this as far as you can. You see, that's as far as I can take it. So now what I would do from here, this sounds like a lot of steps, but it really takes seconds. I'm explaining it. So I do this all the time I combine programs all the time, and it's not that hard. So, and let's say it's at a 90 degree. So you might as well do everything here. Or let's say it's at a 45 degree. And let's go ahead and rotate that guy 45 degree. That way you can work on it at that angle. So what I'll do now, you should have snippet on your computer. Everybody's computer has snippet. I'm going to go in and I'm going to make a snippet of that. I'm going to file, save as. I'm going to just take it to the desktop, save, hit yes, and go to Symbility. Wherever I click, like if I click right here in that vicinity, I'm going to place that image in there. So I'm going to click, I'm going to go to view, I'm going to go to background, blueprint, I'm going to browse, go, there's that image, I'm going to hit open. From here to here is 5 feet. So I'm going to hit OK. That way proportionally came in here. Now I'm going to go to my home page. I'm going to go to my bay window. I'm going to click on my bay window and rotate that guy negative 45 degree. So I'm going to go negative 45. Actually, it was 90, but anyway, negative 45. One more time. Okay, so now, so what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead hit Control X because I'm going to enlarge that thing as big as I can. So now I'm going to hit Control V. It copies it in the vicinity. Now I'm going to draw to that guy. So the first thing you want to do is get your this and this to this size. Okay. From there, you're gonna go to your vertex mode. And remember, you want to do a solid. You don't want to get real radical because if you go in too fast, it will go not fast, but in too big of a movements. You see how that turned into to like a square. You want it round, so you want to inch this up just a little bit at a time. But let's go ahead. Yeah, because you see, that's what happens. Okay, so vertex mode. Here, let me move this thing along pretty. So, yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but unfortunately, Symbility does not have a tool to automatically curve things. You got to have patience to do this. Okay, so this would actually would work right here. That's close enough. Oh, here, except this part right here. Okay, so this on the good vertex mode. It's because I messed with that other part. Okay, that's pretty close. So now I'm going to move that out of the way. And so that's how you could go in there and make it 2 feet and you know the size. Now it converted to 11.5, but you know you could just move this out a little bit there. Now you got 5 feet from here to here, and it's you know pretty as close as you can. Nobody's going to notice it if you inserted that into a 45-degree wall. Uh, you know, the chances of anybody saying, "Hey man, that don't look straight," I don't think that's going to happen. So let's go to vertex mode. Let's change this into a 45-degree angle here. What's that? 40. I bet you that's 45, 55. Nope. 51 more. There you go, 45. Now you can just slap that guy right in there. Now, it looks like this because right now we have it in a view that's called view background. You see this transparent mode? I did that so that I could draw to that background. And so that's the view that you really want right there. So that's how you can do, you know, some of your circle walls. So if you like this video, put a like on it. Um, and you know, you can actually do it a lot faster. When I'm not explaining it, I mean, I do this thing's real fast. It's just I'm explaining it, and when I'm explaining it, it seems like I always do the wrong thing. But when I'm doing it by myself, man, it takes me seconds to make a circle in Symbility. Thank you for watching my video. Like I said, I'll tell you what. Here's my email address. If you ever have questions about Symbility, Exactimate, or even adjusting, you know, you know, I have a lot of certifications in as an adjuster. Here are a bunch of videos that are posted. The first few are all has to do with Exactimate, and what you see in blue, those are the links, and next to it explains on how to make windows, you know, how to draw a house from top to bottom, you know, creating drop boxes, curved arch walls in Exactimate, creating saving reference templates for later use in Exactimate. I mean, I got over, I think it's like 50 videos out there. It's all about Symbility and Exactimate. Now, I'll be posting a lot of other videos because I work on operating systems. I have a lot of things I do with Word, Excel. I can even teach PageMaker, Quark Express, Microsoft, let me see, InDesign, Illustrator, Photoshop, well, probably about 7 different other programs that, you know, if you ever have questions about certain programs, you know, I could teach you how to use a lot of programs. Now from here, going up all the way till you hit the space bar, all of this are Symbility videos. Thank you for watching my video, guys.